Yo, what is cracking with the Raider Nation, man? Welcome back to another video, guys. As you guys can tell by the title, we will be going over a couple things before tomorrow, before the big game. And like I keep saying, man, this game is going to be a big one for us. You know what I mean? This is going to kind of give us the momentum we need back. And that's how I think of it. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, guys. Every game this year is going to be a big game for the Raiders. Every game this year is going to be a really big game for this coaching staff based on how they're not new to the game, but just, you know what I mean, kind of Pete Carroll's on his way back. Chip Kelley, you know what I mean? He was in college for a really long time doing his thing. So these guys really got to prove themselves, and it's showing on field what's really going on. You know what I mean? And notice how no one's really been talking about the defense too much, guys. You know what I mean? We held both teams to 3 points after the half. Statistically, when you do that, you're supposed to win games. But if we really want to go in here and beat these Commanders off the rip, guys, it's going to come down to these two guys right here, man. Patrick Graham has been doing his thing, as we know. Just the way that defense has been playing. Don't get me wrong, guys. There's always stuff to work on, but overall, man, I'm pretty happy to be able to keep a team to 3 points after the half. You know what I mean? If we can do that, that's going to allow this offense to have time to go in there and really do what they have to do. But as we've seen, guys, our offense just could not do it last week against the Chargers. That defense gave the Raiders offense so much opportunities, especially in late in the fourth quarter, guys. I mean, our defense really stood up and did what they had to do to give Chip Kelley and that offense at least a fighting chance to come back and win this game. And it all falls down on these two guys right here. The head coach and offensive coordinator, Patrick Graham, you're good. You're not in this right now. You know what I mean? Shit, you need to work on still too, but it's all good. But I feel like it's really going to come down to these guys this week, guys, to get us this win. You know what I mean? If we cannot score a touchdown, that's embarrassing, guys. We didn't score a touchdown at home in the home opener. I mean, that's kind of a slap in the face. 3 field goals is not going to cut it. 3 field goals a game is not going to get you a win, especially, you know what I mean, in a caliber team like the Washington Redskins were, Commanders were last year. They're competitors, bro. You know what I mean? They're competitors. But don't get it twisted, man. Marcus Mariota, he's still one of them guys who's been slept on, and he can still move around. Like I said, guys, I'm not really too skeptical on the defense right now. I believe our defense will do its job, especially knowing that they do got I believe a rookie or two on that offensive line for the Commanders. We seen what we did to the Patriots when they had those rookies out there. You know what I mean? It wasn't the most explosive day, but they went in there, got their pressure on, and they showed. You know what I mean? So that's a A+ for us right there, guys. Jaden Daniels being out, that's another A+. We know how dynamic he can be. I know he did have kind of like a flop game that last game he played, but dude, I mean, overall, Jaden Daniels is still a dog. You know what I mean? He's shown that he has capabilities to be good, and with him being out, dude, that's just a huge lift off of pretty much, you know what I mean, defensive back shoulders and things like that. Because Jaden Daniels get out there and sling the ball. Not only that, but Jaden Daniels can get out there and run really good too. Which Marcus Mariota can do that as well. We know Marcus Mariota can get out there and move. But I really think this game's going to come down to the offense, guys. I think Chip Kelley has to go in there and really dial some up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying go in there and kill Ashton Jeanty with 30 attempts, but we at least need to feed him the ball a little more. You know what I mean? Get him down on those pass blocks. You know what I mean? Get him in there working on that, because that's definitely something he does need to work on. And every time we're pulling Ashton Jeanty out of that last game and pulling Zamir White in there, you knew it was a pass. Every time Jeanty was in there, they pretty much knew it was going to be a run. You know what I mean? So we got to get these guys in there schemed up, ready to go. There's a lot of shit we need to work on, guys. Like I said, offensive line, dude, was not up to par. And when that offensive line is not up to par, guys, it's going to reflect on Ashton Jeanty and Geno Smith, because we've seen Geno Smith with a bad offensive line, what he did in Seattle, dude. He went in there and threw a whole shitload of picks. Ashton Jeanty, we're seeing it now with the bad offensive line. He cannot find a hole. You know what I mean? He's constantly getting hit right when that ball snapped. So it's not any kind of recipe for success whatsoever. We went in here and drafted this guy in the first round, and he was a top 10 pick, and we give him 10 attempts. I mean, that's too early to quit on the guy. You know what I mean? But not only that, guys, that's why a lot of us Raider fans were so skeptical on grabbing Ashton Jeanty in the first, because we're not set up for that yet. We're not ready for a running back like that yet. Philadelphia was. That's why they went and did what they had to do to get Saquon Barkley. And look what they did when they got him. Us guys, we were not there yet. I'm not saying Ashton Jeanty's a bad pickup. I'm not saying he's a bad running back, but we still got to see. I mean, it's barely the second game. But as of right now, guys, it's like, dude, this offensive line is not cutting it. And the offensive line is really what might lose us a lot of games. If Ashton Jeanty cannot find holes, any of the running backs can't find holes, and Geno Smith doesn't have time to get that ball off, make a smart read, we're going to be in trouble, bro. I saw Geno Smith on the field last week. You know what I mean? I saw Luke Getsy out there last week, and we cannot have that going up against the Commanders because, as we know, man, their head coach is great. Their team's great overall. They have a really good running game. I believe this defense will do their thing, guys, but I think what's really going to cost us this game is getting the offensive line down, and we gotta find ways to get. Oh shit! Technical difficulty, guys. But we really got to find ways to get Dante Thornton in there to run some actual routes instead of just running streaks. Geno Smith pressuring the ball in there to him. That's not what you do. As we know, man, Jacoby Myers is standing out as the number one, dude. I mean, Jacoby Myers is showing everyone why he deserves to get paid. And I think he's a dog, man. Jacoby Myers is showing what he's about. You know what I mean? But we got to get these other guys going, man. Jack Besh, I mean, dude, for a second rounder, he hasn't really produced much. We could have got someone. We could have went a whole different route in this draft, guys. But this is what we got. We got to make it work. But I do have faith, guys. I do think we will walk away with the win here against the Commanders. It's just going to come down, guys, to this offense. We got to go in there and score points. Because if they're going to go in there and depend on that run game and we're not able to stop it, they're going to eat us. They got a great running back. You know what I mean? And not only that, but Marcus Mariota, I mean, he's a decent backup, dude. Like, he's not one of them flops out there. But that's what I got to you guys today, man, is let's go in here and get this dub. You know what I mean? It should be a cakewalk without their star quarterback they got. So let's see what this defense can really do. You know what I mean? But not only that, guys, like I keep saying, man, this offense really has to get this thing going. 9 points isn't going to cut it. And Chip Kelley got to get in there and figure out what his game plan is going to be. Because if he's trying to reserve health for later in the season on Ashton Jinty, well, why are you doing that? We're not even a playoff contending team, and you're trying to preserve this dude's health. Make it make sense, man. But let's go Raiders, man. Let's get this dub tomorrow. Get this shit cracking, guys. Let's go fucking 2-1, and let's show these people what we're about, man. You know what I mean? Go Raiders, man. Salute to everybody's happening today. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Like what you hear, like what you see, man. Make sure you guys hit that sub button, man. Really appreciate it. Goes a long way. Giveaway at 500 subs, guys. 2 hats to 2 of you guys. Make sure you guys stay tuned, man. We out here.